G'day everyone. Today I wanted to share with you guys a life-changing modification we made to our camper. 12 months ago, during a camper renovation project in Japan, we made the big decision to completely remove propane gas from our rig for cooking, heating, and hot water. Our propane gas cooking system was replaced with electric induction. Today, I'm going to talk about why we did this, the solar and battery capacity we have to run this system. I also want to share our lessons learned 12 months after the install. Traveling internationally in your own vehicle presents many challenges. Using propane gas as your camper's primary fuel source means that one of these challenges will mean filling a propane gas bottle in the various countries that you travel. Many countries have different gas bottle connections, meaning that you have to hope they have an adapter to suit your bottle, or carry your own adapter kit, which in many cases won't have the right fitting anyway. Every country will have its own rules and regulations regarding the filling of a propane gas bottle, or maybe no rules at all. In Japan, it was technically illegal for us to fill our German gas bottle. We would have needed to change out to a Japanese bottle. Of course, the standard Japanese bottle didn't fit in our gas bottle compartment. Some countries required us to remove the gas bottle for filling. Some countries would do it in situ. When traveling through colder climates, using the gas to cook, heat the camper, and for hot water, we were lucky to get 4 to 5 days out of one bottle. The gas was always running out at the most inconvenient times. Again, begins the mission to find somewhere that will fill your bottle. Not always a simple task. Not long before installing our electric induction system, we'd completed a battery and solar upgrade. We added additional panels to give us 540 watt of solar and replaced our 120 amp hours of AGM battery with 200 amp hours of lithium battery. The conversion to lithium is also one of the best upgrades we ever made, but that's a topic for another video. We installed a 2000 watt inverter in our camper in order to run our 1400 watt induction cooker. Over the months that followed, we thoroughly tested the new system. We were extremely happy with the setup, although we quickly realized that although a large capacity, the 200 amp hours of lithium battery just wasn't enough. Now, when I say it wasn't enough capacity, I speak from our position as full-timers that will often camp in one place for extended periods, usually completely off-grid with no mains hookup for several weeks. If you're on a shorter term trip or you drive regularly where your vehicle's alternator is topping up your batteries, then 200 amp hours of lithium would be plenty. During the Japan wet season with long no solar periods, we were finding that we were only getting about 4 to 5 days before we were needing to run the vehicle for a top-up. Ideally, we wanted to be self-sufficient for up to 2 weeks of no solar days or shaded camping. All in all, we were very happy with the new setup, although we knew at some stage we would like to add some additional battery capacity. Not long after arriving in Taiwan, we were introduced to Mr. Huang. Mr. Huang has a camper conversion business. After a brief inspection of our setup, he quickly informed us you need more battery. We hadn't even mentioned to Huang that we had also come to the same conclusion. Mr. Huang generously gifted us with an additional 280 amp hours of lithium battery. This took our total capacity to a whopping 480 amp hours. This is equivalent to roughly 720 amp hours of AGM battery at 30% of the weight. With this upgrade, we now have more power than we know what to do with. We even treated ourselves to a blender to make breakfast smoothies with all the delicious fruit here in Taiwan. Although of course it's not unlimited energy, we can now easily get the 2 weeks that we were looking for off-grid living with no solar or shaded camping. Getting back to using electric induction as our primary cooking source in the camper. We use the induction cooker multiple times every day to boil water and to cook. Let's talk pros and cons. Firstly, the pros. No more propane gas. No more needing to regularly fill a gas bottle. This for me was by far the biggest advantage. The propane bottle storage compartment now becomes an additional storage space. No risk of gas leaks and no more need for a propane gas alarm. The induction cooker is portable. We can use it inside and outside. We are now cooking using renewable energy, which is a nice feeling. The induction cooker is much easier to clean with zero maintenance required. There is no open flame and the cooking surface cools quickly. It boils water fast. Half a litre of water for a couple of cups of coffee in around 3 minutes. Faster than propane and way faster than a diesel induction cooktop. If the electrical system is installed correctly, then I do believe it's a safer option than a propane gas system. We have removed a flammable gas from our camper. Alright, now I'll mention a few of the cons. If you don't already have sufficient solar and battery capacity to run this system, then the upgrade can be quite expensive. The electric induction cooktop needs to be packed up and stored somewhere every time we move camp. The old gas cooktop was a flush mounted unit. Using an electric induction cooktop does require you to carry special induction cookware. That's it, honestly, all the cons that I can think of. We did, of course, lose our propane hot water unit and our propane furnace when we made this conversion. The propane furnace had already been replaced by a far more efficient diesel heater long ago, and the furnace was just taking up space. We've been living out of vehicles and campers now for close to 10 years, and we have never in all that time felt the need for a hot water unit. If that ever does change one day, I would install a diesel hot water unit that doubles as a space heater before I would ever go back to propane gas. Alright, that's about it for today. Please do leave a comment below with your own experiences, whether it be electric induction, propane, diesel, or other. Help us out by subscribing to the channel and giving this video a like if you enjoyed it. Thanks heaps for watching, and we'll see you next time.